Go. All right, we are recording in progress. So welcome everyone to Ascend Academy. I'm so excited that you're here. I am going to turn the time over to wonderful April, and she is going to get the party started. April, you can go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself, and then get our party started.
Okay. I've been with Sensi since 2014. I'm one of those people that say I'm an accidental leader. I have a wonderful team that helps me grow, and I'm always on here taking from all you ladies. I'm sure many people can attest, Amy and Vicky and what have you. I like to copy a lot. I'm sorry. I know we're supposed to be authentic, but I need y'all's help. So it's actually supposed to be Kendra in here tonight, and I know she would have some amazing stuff for us, but I'm just going to share with you on how I do my happy mail, and I guess some of customers follow up, not my actual system or whatever, but with my happy mail, what I try to do is whenever there is LTOs coming out or new collections or what have you, I try to give my customers heads up before it actually launches. Just like we have the spring bricks coming. I've got a set of those on order, and hopefully they'll be here, I think maybe tomorrow. But I'll start making up samples and what have you, and I'll put those in the mail to them so that they can, find out if that's something they like so that they can order. I had found, I think, hold on, I'll get it. My mind went blank. Nikki shared it with me, and this right here has each of the different bricks on it, and it gives a little bit of a scent description. And what I'll do is I'll cut this, it's a 3 to a page, and I'll cut it off in a strip. And then I'll do it similar to what I did with my mango collection. I just took little 1-inch circles and I soaked them in the wax, of course, and then just labeled each of the little ones, fixed them with my little washi tape and put them in here. I like to put glitter in with it or confetti or what have you. I try not to overdo it because some people get upset if they open up their envelope and it just comes flying everywhere. So I try to go easy with it, but there are some that really enjoy getting that extra special touch. When I mail them, I try to mail them in like colorful envelopes. This is one that I actually had sent out and it came back to me. But I'll put a rub and sniff sticker on the outside too, because when I put the samples in the little Ziplocs, sometimes they're the scent proof. So I still want the mailman to be able to smell my smells, and maybe he'll need a fix one day. So, but I've come on here and found other people's newsletters. And I try to just add my information to them and send them out. So thank you for all you people that are Canva pros and know how to do these flyers. I get excited about it when I actually can put my information on them. But if it's seasonal, sometimes you can find some little glitter or confetti pieces that are shaped for the seasons. I just did some with the pink flamingos for the new flamingo warmer and sent some of those out. And other than that, I get all my supplies off of Amazon. I use little 2x3 little Ziplocs. I have used these holographic looking ones, but they tend to weigh a little bit more. And with the brick one, it's going to be 5 samples to an envelope. And I like to try to keep it to 1 stamp at a time. So I'm using one that the plastic is 4 millimeters thick. So the fragrance doesn't seem to escape it as much, but it's lighter weight, so it's easier to mail those. Sometimes if it's just a scent of the month brochure and a little rub and sniff, then sometimes I'll put in some stickers, or we had some tattoos that were on the consultant store at one time. I had gotten some of those and put in there, just a little bit of something different, just so that the customer can have that element of excitement, not knowing what's coming. So, but that's about all I do. My thank yous for orders, I try to send a scent circle, and I use the thank you sticker out of the Scentsy store, and I put it right on the front of the scent circle itself. And I have found some smaller ones. This one's still in the package, but it also says, thank you for supporting my business. This is really a bad picture of it, but I'll drop some links in the chat where you can get them from Amazon if you wanted to, look into that. But the customers seem to enjoy it, whether it's just the brochure, or if you're sending felt samples, or maybe just a sticker. I've even used something on Amazon that's a pop-up note. It's just a little cardboard looking thing, and you pop it open, and it has some type of encouraging words in it and what have you. And it's kind of a mystery. You don't really know what's going to be in it, but that's another neat thing for the customers. They're opening up a prize, kind of like, remember when we had Cracker Jacks and you got the little prizes inside the Cracker Jack box? It's kind of like that. So, but does anybody have any questions? Suggestions?
Okay, you may have covered this, but I was trying to find the template link for Canva, and so my brain sometimes doesn't hear everything. Who all do you mail things out to?
Well, majority is my customers. The ones that have purchased, I send the thank yous to. In the past month, I try to go through and all my PWS, because with my local orders and stuff, I hand deliver, I put my thank yous right in there. And you can use any thank you, like I go to the Dollar Tree and get mine, but just a little card, the handwritten note goes a long ways. But I put those in my local ones. So the PWS orders are the ones that I send thank yous to for the current ones. And then of course, if there's an LTO or something of that nature, I'll include that with it. Then I go back through the workstation and look to see who hasn't ordered from me in the past 90 days. And I try to reach out to them as well, because I want to try to, sometimes if it's out of sight, it's out of mind. And I know I have times when I've meant to order something, but I get tied up with life or whatever. And so if you kind of reach out to them, that will spark, oh yeah, I need to order that. And I'm trying to get really savvy and put the QR code on here. So all they have to do is take a picture of it right there while they're looking at it. And it takes them right to the website so that they can order there too.
Perfect. Melanie asked, so the 90 days customers, are you sending mail or sending a text?
I'm sending mail. I need to use Project Broadcast. I pay for Project Broadcast, but I have not sat down to master that yet. But I'm sending mail.
Perfect. Now, when you say customers, is it every customer that has ever purchased from you, or do you have a time limit?
Well, like in the last 90 days. Okay. I have tried mailing some that are really old and I haven't heard from, and a lot of times they end up coming back to me kind of like this. But sometimes I'll find somebody that has, been dormant for a while, but my follow-up could be a lot better. So hopefully when I get retired, but I try to squeeze in as many as I can. But it's certainly not to, I think when I sit down and send them out, I probably send to like 50 people. And it probably could be 250 people if I sat down and did it, properly, but so.
But I think that's a good point. So you said when you retire, so you have a full-time job.
Yes, yes. I have 2 full-time jobs. So,
Yeah. Tell us
and
about
I
that.
miss a lot of these right now too. So it's like I had to get my husband to go fill in at the bowling alley for me so I could come do this live.
Well, tell your husband
So,
thank you.
oh yeah, yeah. He's a pretty good sport about it.
Good. I think that's important for people to hear, that if you have a full-time job and then you have maybe another full-time job, you're still finding time to work your Scentsy business.
Yes, I try to push it in there. And I really would like to spend more time doing it, but right now I have to take it as time goes, but I do try to put some type of effort into it.
Yeah, I think that's great.
And
Are there,
customers really do love it.
oh yeah, yeah, I was gonna say, when you're mailing this out, how, I'm trying to figure out how to properly word this in English. Um, what return do you get on your sales, do you think, every month because you sent this mail?
That I haven't really tracked it. I don't, sometimes I tell myself, am I getting what I should be getting? But at the same time, I think, again, I'm the type of person, if I'm not nudged, I'm not gonna, especially working different jobs and what have you. So I won't say that I get response from it every time. There has been several times I've mailed it and not got nothing, but I feel like when I have time to make phone calls and stuff, it's very late at night. So it's really not realistic for me to try to call customers at 10:30 and 11 o'clock at night, but I can sit down and stuff envelopes at 10:30 and 11 o'clock at night. So to me, that's the price I pay. And it all does boil down to what your budget is too, because maybe you don't have the budget to go out and buy the stamps and whatever. I know some people use stamps.com or something, where they can do it online and get cheaper postage and whatever. But I haven't gotten that savvy yet either.
No, I think that's another great point, is knowing what your budget is. So like April does the last 90 days. I do the last 6 months, but if the amount of people you want to send to that could be 50, it could be 100 people, like it could be 250, but if your budget only allows for 25, then pick, do
I
it.
try to see who's made more purchases, maybe the frequency and what have you, when I have to be that selective. And I know at catalog change, I send more too. And I try to allow for more, like the full catalog, it's too pricey to try to mail. So I will post when the catalog first launches that it is available now. And if someone's interested in seeing it, then I will mail to those individuals that ask me for one. I try to take the rub and sniff stickers for all the new releases, and I go in the catalog and I put it in different pages. I don't put it all on. I've done this before, and I've had people tell me, that was amazing. I often wonder, can you really smell these when they're all together like this? But they say they can. So, and I've got customers, I'm in North Carolina, so I'm on the East Coast, and I've got customers that are out in Oregon and whatever. And so they do appreciate it when I send it to them. And I appreciate their orders. But yeah, so I try to take and make it interesting a little bit with the full size catalog without adding more weight of the felt samples and what have you. So
That's smart. Yeah, I've quit mailing catalogs as well, because it's cheaper to do either the showcase brochures or the tear off sheets. So yeah,
I
definitely.
use the tear off sheets. I had never tried to mail the showcase brochures. I've used those for more like fundraising and what have you, or at events. I'll leave them laying on the table for the events because they are a very pretty brochure. So they've done really well with our marketing images and what have you.
Yeah,
But
and
there's
you've
a
been
lot of
around,
information.
yeah, you've been around since like the beginning, so you really know how far our marketing has come.
Mhm. Oh, yes, yes. So, but, yeah, and so, and see, just because we're here forever doesn't mean we do it all the right way either.
Well, and that's what's great
So,
about Scentsy is we get to choose how we can run our business. Like, and I don't think there's necessarily a wrong or a right way. It's just whatever's working for you. As long as you're doing it, and then that's what works. Jamie said, I started sending mail in February and it has increased my sales, not by a ton, but it has brought in more sales. I've had
right.
customers text me a thank you for my mail. I always send scented stickers of current scents. Then I start getting online orders from those customers, which is true. I see the same thing. You.
Mhm.
And then Melanie, my club people get a catalog in their box twice a year.
Okay.
So she sends out a little. She
Yeah, can y'all hear me?
yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So I spoil my club people and do a cute box at transition, like the new catalog. And that's the only catalogs they get unless they're orders from home. When they pick
Well,
up
that's
their
cool.
order.
You're even doing a box for them, so that's cool.
But I only have to do it twice. I don't do it every month. I only do it so that like they can get like the new stuff and maybe see like if they want to put anything, add anything to their club. So, but I do it like last time I did the travel twist. And they all got the new travel twist and then a catalog and then some samples of the new scents. But I only spoil my clubbers that way, not because those
You
are
have a lot of
expensive.
clubbers?
I have 22 right now.
Yeah, that's quite a few, so.
And
good
they're
for
all
you.
local except for 3. So I only have to ship 3 of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
Well,
that's
that's
another
good
great
though.
way. If you need to save on mail, but you have a lot of local customers, you can create the same thing, put it on an envelope, but just hand
Mhm.
deliver even. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good idea too. Sweet. Are there any other questions? Oh, Noemi, planning your customer mail for the season definitely helps a ton with planning samples and thank yous. Yeah, definitely. Planning it out when you know, especially a season change is coming. Even sitting down and making all of your samples ahead of time or your labels, ordering. How many people have plan on doing like a mailer or samples and then you go and you're like, oh, I don't have any bags or I don't have any labels. Like the worst.
Yeah, and I try to type up my labels, but I don't always get to do that. And sometimes I'm forced to hand write on them, and then I feel like I did disservice to my customers. I'd rather them be, just nice and neat, but it doesn't always happen.
Yeah. But you got
And
it done.
Yeah. And I told Karen, I said, it was in one of our other Zooms once upon a time, but my husband calls it my good intention box. So I have good intentions of after I bulk sampled all day long, I have good intentions of getting these out to my customers. And so this year is focus on getting them out because I have many a time had a handful and I've just had to pitch them because I didn't get them out. So.
Yep. I think we've all been there. Yeah. Being intentional and getting those out is very important. And Vicky says done is better than perfect. And that couldn't be more true.
I appreciate everybody's vote of confidence because I tell you, I can doubt myself right out of doing something. So.
Oh, Amy said, great ideas, April. I need to be more consistent. I put samples in every order that leaves my house, but need to be more consistent with my online order thank yous. I have the same good intentions box. I
Well,
think we
I
all
don't, I'm
feel-
not good, but I mean, I'm glad I'm not alone. I mean, so.
I always have a list of good intentions, like, oh, I should start doing this. I want to start doing that. And then we get busy doing something else. So I think this is a good reminder. So thank you. Any other questions for April? Give it a minute. April, while we're waiting, will you find that link for your thank you stickers?
Yep, I'm going to go get that right now. Hold on 2 seconds.
And just so everyone knows, I will have the link to the Canva. Also put the newsletter link because I think we probably all use the same newsletter that that wonderful lady shares. I'll put all the links in the comments of or the description of the YouTube video as well, so you'll be able to find it there. And everyone says thank you. You did a great job.
Well, I appreciate y'all's vote of confidence there. Let's see. Can you still hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, well, I can't find you, so give me just a second.
No problem.
That's so
April!
crazy. I'm like, I can hear you guys, but where did my Zoom go? It's
No.
like, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, maybe right here. Here we go, guys. So let me see if I can put this in chat.
All right.
Okay. All right. Hey, I did something amazing.
It
So these are the different things. It doesn't tell you exactly what they are, but let's see, that first one's the Mylar. Let's see if I can tell you. The thoughtful pop-ups are on there. Well, I did think that it had the description of what we had here, girls. Hold on, I can tell you.
Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording and we will get these links figured out. And then if anyone has any last minute questions, we can